What's up, everybody? I'm the BurningSkyCloud, and welcome back to Angels with Scaly Wings. It's been quite a journey so far, hasn't it? Getting to learn all about these dragons and having different outcomes depending on which dragon I wind up with. Now, I know at the end of the last episode I said I only have 2 more dragons, but I forgot that there's still the ice cream dragon that I have to put out here. Because I feel like he's also part of this. So, the time has finally come. I am finally going to save the one dragon who's always kept dying. Of course, I gotta pull up the guide here. So that way I know the right... Yeah, that way I know the right choices to make with them. And this time I'm going to pick the right ones. And with that, I'm ready to go. So, here we go, once again. And after that, I think that the true ending should be in there somewhere. I feel like I'm right with keeping the dragons alive. Here we go again. Let's just go through this. What is this? Ah, yes. I think I can skip ahead. Because I no longer need to worry about doing the investigations. I got them all correct. So, I will start things off with Remy Rems. And I think this is the scene where he, No, I'm not going to skip ahead. I think this is where he talks with, Adine. Oh, or... No, it's with... What's her name? Emra. It's about time. Oh, hello, Squy. I didn't expect you so soon. Better be safe than sorry, I always say. I'm not sure what one I picked with him the last time. Well, I'm glad to see you again, at any rate. Who was that back there? Oh, yeah. The Minister of Culture and Arts. Who we don't actually know until much later. I think, yeah, I can kind of skip through most of this. Let's see. It's part of his job to research and present his knowledge, facts and statistics and information to the to her, I guess, to the council. That sounds like the kind of thing I'd like to do. I guess you came to the right place then. Anyways, was there a particular reason why you wanted to meet me? I was interested in what you said the other day. You have myths about humans? I think that's the choice I had picked the last time too. Yeah, she still has work. And I can help him. Alright, how do I fit them in alphabetically? Alright, the whole thing's sophisticated. That does sound very intuitive. It is. Basically, yep, the 8 books. So, let's see, show hints. The Third War is directly preceded by the Spark. So the Third War is before the Spark. The First War is directly preceded by the Inception. The Invention is not the 3rd, 7th, or last book. So it can't be 7 or 8, and it can't be number 3. So the Second War is the 4th book. So then the Invention can't be the 4th. So then it's going to be 1st, 2nd, 5th, or 6th. There's only one book before the First War. So the Second War is the 4th book. The Third War has to come after the Second War, so it's either going to be the 4th or the 5th. So maybe the Invention? The Enlightenment comes that simple, so the Enlightenment's got to be either the 7th or 8th. This first book is maybe the Tribe. And then the First War. Then the Inception. It's the Second War. The Invention has to be either 5 or 6. So I'm on book 5. So the Invention is either 5 or 6. The Invention, the Third War, the Enlightenment, and the Spark. I think that's it. Let's see. No. 3 books. Let me try again. Uh-huh. So the First War... Wait. How does that make sense? The First War is directly preceded, means it comes before the Inception. Oh well. I'm looking at the guide, but I'm not looking at all the books right away. I'm trying to get it right. The Tribe, the Second War, the Invention, the Third War, the Enlightenment, and the Spark. Let me see here. 5 books are in the right place. Let me try again. So, the Inception, and then the First War. The third book was book. So then the Spark should be number 5. The third war is number 6. Now the invention is number 5, and the spark is 6. If I'm going on that, the inception, the first war. I think the tribe was, and then the second war, then the invention, the spark, the third war, and the enlightenment. Oh, I did it! I didn't even look at all the. I didn't even look at how it went all completely. I looked at the first two and I went from there. Seems you got it all right. Well done, Scoy. You brought Remy's books into the correct order. Amazing. That wasn't too hard. In any case, there's a box here that belongs in storage. You can. Oh yeah, and I think I can just skip through. Sure thing. See you in a bit then. Everything I thought. And everything just scattered. And then just apologize for it. And then I can just skip through. I take it you're familiar with the way the portals through which you traveled here actually work? Actually, I am. It's simple, really. There are spontaneous Oh, yeah, he talks about wormholes. That's pretty cool. And he pretty much just talks about the past. Of course, there's nothing supernatural about me about coming through the portal. I wonder what this was. Right. He talks about how he was surprised the kind of species he got to meet coming through the portal. Oh, right, and then I just go through his computer. I just want to see what was on it. You wouldn't understand. See, broke his computer. He doesn't understand the grind, but the grind is real. There's only so much. There's only so much you can do grinding. The amount of hours you put in before it gets tedious. You wouldn't want to go through that all over again, right? Actually, I do. You do? Yep, similar games. Oh, library's closing. I'd like to know about more of your human myths. There's a lot we could get into, but I'm afraid we won't have enough time now. Maybe another day. Anyways, thank you for your help. How about I invite you to my place for dinner sometime to repay you? There's the dinner. Oh, that's not necessary. I enjoyed my time here. I insist. Alright then. I already have your number, and you probably have mine as well. I do. Great. Call me when it's convenient for you. I will. Good night, Scoy. Good night. Remy's out of the way. Oh, I wondered whether the dragon was being nice or just didn't want to feel indebted to me after I helped him. In any case, the time I spent in the library had been enjoyable, and I was looking forward to seeing him again. Though I wondered about his insistence on inviting me into his home. Had I just been asked out by a dragon? You've probably forgotten that you've been asked out by other dragons, or rather, you asked a few other dragons out. I was going to find out soon enough. And now, the moment that everyone's been waiting for. It is time to meet with Anna to start her date. She told me to meet her here, so she's got to be around here around somewhere. Wait, have I already been through this? Oh, yeah. No, I'm not skipping ahead. As I wish. Hey, Anna. Hey, Scaly. Wait, how long have you been here? Not very long. Not that it matters much anyway. This is just par for the course for me. I know Remy. What's the problem? The nerve of that guy. He probably wouldn't be so uptight if it wasn't for that thing with his girlfriend a few years ago. But I don't care about him. It's his superiors that are the problem. I think I've gone through most of this. Working overtime. Guess you can give me the tour some other time then. I will. Yeah, just let's go on. And on to her break. It is, isn't it? So where are we going? It would be my pleasure going right to Dine's coffee shop. Or whatever the restaurant is. I'll also take a coffee, please. What's her problem? I'm here to order something, not to chit-chat with the employees. I think she was just trying to be friendly. Ah, right, I picked the I know her, it's fine option last time. I guess I'm not a fan of friendly then. Here you go. Enjoy. Oh yeah, is this the card game? Oh, you know, I was actually talking about the whole coffee slurpee thing in a previous video. I actually don't remember what video that was, but I remember I did talk about it. Ah, I totally needed that. So you work in that facility? Yep. Personal projects. It does. Good to know. Asking about the blood and the test results. What is this, an interrogation? Yes, totally. You can call your lawyer if you like. Maybe I should. I'll tell her you hit me, then sue for the damages. Okay, I guess you don't like questions then. Sorry, I'm just stressed from all the work lately. Yep. I'm not going through it all again. Do you have anything here to entertain your guests? Any games or other distractions? I'm not sure. Let me go check. What exactly are you trying to do? I'm being cute and spontaneous? I'll remember this day. For good or bad, I'm not sure yet. Oh, right, because I was talking about the whole peg game, where you jump pegs until there's like one left, but usually I can never get that last one. Ah, yes, the card game. A card game to determine if we're going to go on an actual date. If that's what you want, so be it. Let's do this then. Alright, without looking at the answers, I'm going to try to remember. 3. You're going down this time, Anna. So, who is cited as one of our most important historians? His work spanning over 20 books, credited with mapping out our entire history since the beginning of sentience. I think last time I picked Damien Dandelion. This time... Okay, I kind of accidentally glanced at the answer, because I probably would have chosen Otomo Izumi. How could you even know something like that? You have only been here for, what, a few days? Maybe you shouldn't underestimate me. Maybe. Let's see. Oh yeah, her first question. How far can she walk into the woods? Only into the middle. Oh yeah. Because I was stating how you walk into the middle of the woods and then you just go right back out again. Second question. If there are 5 apples and you take away 3, how... I misread this question the last time. It's definitely 3. Guess you also know your trick questions. Apparently so. Okay. Oh yeah. In which year of the timeline did they gain sentence? 0. Blah, blah, blah. It's a children's game. So what's... for the third round, I did not see the answer. So I'm going to see what I can do. An adventurer who values his life has to choose between 3 rooms to cross. Which one of the following would be the safest? Poisonous gas, highly trained assassins, or alligators that have not eaten in 8 months? I believe it was none of these. That's right. All the rooms are equally deadly. Alligators can go up to 2 years or more without food, making room number 3 as deadly as the others. The other 2 rooms should not require any explanation. At least according to this card. To be honest, I think the answer is debatable. Don't worry, I'll still count it as a right answer for you. No need to get your tail caught on the door about it. Not that you have one. Looks like this is going to be the last question. Just get it over with already. The approximate acceleration speed of a nose-diving flyer. I'll have to think about that one for a minute. I was just kidding. I still could have calculated that. Okay, here's the real question. Oh yeah, the only substance known to be lighter than its solid form compared to... Isn't it gas? Oh, or water. You answered Anna's questions correctly. Well done. Well, it appears to me that our game has ended in a tie. What do you propose? I say we both get our rewards. After all, we each made a good effort to get them. That's fine with me. I won't have a spot in the facility to do the tests for a while, though, so I suppose next time we meet, it will be a date. Don't forget what I said earlier about what I expect from you on this date. You better be on your best behavior. I'll try. Thank you. In any case, I should head back to work. My break is just about over. See you soon then? Of course. And I'll make sure you deliver your part of the deal. See you soon. Despite all odds, I managed to match her perfect score in the game we played. Even though my bet of forcing her to go on a proper date with me was more to get back at her for her earlier rudeness, I had not expected this outcome. I was not even sure what I expected from this meeting in the first place. But now I was locked into going on a date with her and being her own personal guinea pig. Whether anything good would come of this, I wasn't sure either. Well, it's back to chapter 2. And I think, yeah, I'm going to skip. Because I've already seen all of this and how it's supposed to play out. I'll just go ahead and skip to the next state.